Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to introduce you to our 69 Promod that we did for a customer here in Winnipeg. It started out as built by a guy named Garrett Livingston. He built the chassis and originally got built for Khaled Halatani. Khaled Halatani, if you don't know, was the owner of Alanabi Racing and NHRA. It originally was a screw-blown Hemi with a Lincoln transmission in it. It then got shipped directly to Qatar, which was raced over there. It had about 20-30 passes on it, and then they decommissioned it. It got sent back to the United States, then got sold to a guy in Edmonton. He put a twin-turbo Hemi in it, never ended up racing it, and that's where we got word of it, and our customer purchased it 2 years ago, and then it was brought to us. What he wanted was a 5-second race car, but with the reliability of a bracket car. So I got hooked up with Proline, Eric Dillard, talked to them, and we basically put together a fast top sportsman program, but to run an outlaw pro mod around here. Our tracks aren't the greatest, they're not bad, so you can't really use all the power anyways. So we decided to go with the 481X. With this, compared to a Hemi, you get about double the runs of the rods. It revs less than a Hemi. Yes, it does make less power than a Hemi, but you get the reliability and longevity that with the 41X wedge motor. Power adder is a Procharger 140 F3X. We produce roughly around 55 pounds of boost on a run. Our best 18 mile an hour right now is 592 at 239 miles an hour. 60 foot is usually anywhere between 0.94 to 0.96 of a second. And I'll go through the rest of the car here. So we have also then a Mark Mickey 3-speed transmission, bolt together converter. Out back, Mark Williams floater rear end. Penske shocks on the back, lamb struts on the front, carbon brakes all the way around. So the neat part about the Haltech is it's got a PDM built into it. So PDM is a power distribution management system. So what is that? So whenever you wire up switch panels, fans, anything to control power in, power out, you gotta have a switch, power in, power out, then it goes to a relay, it's got a fuse. You got a bunch of wiring, and to make it look clean isn't that easy. With the Haltech, you can run one of their CAN keypads, which has 4 wires, CAN high, CAN low, power and ground. You can then make the ECU do whatever you want with those buttons. So basically all we have is, for one button for the driver, there's a starter button. It tells the ECU when that button's pressed to send power out to the starter wire to start the car. So with the Haltech, you actually can see how many amps is actually drawn in each circuit. And also you can actually have it reset as many or as little times as you want. So it's got electronic relays and fuses built into the box as one. Our traction control and everything's built in through that also. Another big thing is we have a CAN keypad on the side here. Patrick set it up that we can change starting line RPM, drive shaft curve, engine curve, and the fuel map in live time in the staging lanes at the starting line. There's been times we're at the starting line and the track's really good, and I would like to bump the starting line RPM another, say 200 RPM. Well, I'm not going to run to the trailer to get the laptop as the car's pulling into the beams to change it. I literally can just open the door, press it twice on the side, and it's changing in real time. All the fabrication done on the car was done in-house by us. Custom zoomies, fuel tank, brackets, everything. Modifying the tunnel and making it work with the 481X is done in-house. We campaign this car with the owner all year. We go with him to all the races, crew it and help tune it, along with Patrick helping us on line lots. And then when it comes back, we maintenance the whole car for him. So we run a whole program for him. He just has to get in, drive, and we do the rest. So you'll be able to see this a lot more on the channel this year. We plan to run it in Brainerd, Fargo, Vegas, and a couple other races we're talking about going. All depends how the year goes. So stay tuned and we'll talk to you later.
Ray's car. Manitoba's best Promod. There was only 2 to pick from, so we really better win because we did work on both of them. And Ray has owned both of them, so pretty happy about that. First prize. First LCR win here. Big news.